guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be shooting a really cool bullet. This bullet right here, if I can get it to focus. Trophy bonded tip by Federal. Really cool. Now I want to thank Jim for sending these bullets to me. Thank you so much, Jim. Really appreciate it. In case you don't know, there's a really cool bullet out right now called the Terminal Ascent by Federal. It's pretty much impossible to get the reloading bullets for it. They do exist, but they're hard to get. Now, to get the factory ammo is not quite as bad. It's a great bullet. The back half basically is a monolithic. The front half is a bonded bullet. It just does great. Well, really, what the Terminal Ascent is a trophy bonded tip, just kind of streamlined and made a little bit with a higher BC. So it's a more high BC version. But the trophy bonded tip is equally as good, I would say, with its penetration and everything. Maybe a little stouter, maybe a little bit better penetration than the Terminal Ascent. It's just not as soft. Not to say that the Terminal Ascent is too soft, because it's one of the best bullets probably ever made, in my opinion. Even going back to the trophy bonded bear claw, that's really the first iteration of this bullet. An excellent bullet. Lots of people have used it to hunt all across the world. They just simply put a tip on it, called it the trophy bonded tip, and then of course the high BC version is the Terminal Ascent. Now I might be simplifying it a little bit too much, but that's basically what it is. Now today I'm going to use some big game powder, and I'm going to shoot 2 3-shot groups out of it. But before I do that, I'm just going to kind of work my way up. I didn't find an exact load in the manual for this. If you go to Federal's information, it only uses like reloader 26 and reloader 33 and reloader 17, and I don't have any of those powders, so I'm kind of making this up. But I believe the big game will be just fine. But I am going to shoot 3 shots, kind of a ladder test leading up to my 3-shot groups, just to be safe. So we're going to shoot 3: 55.1, 56.1, 57.1, and then if no issues, no pressure, we're going to shoot 3 3-shot groups at 58.1 and 58.6. Really excited to see how these bullets perform. Just personally, I really like them. I just think they're cool. Let me show them to you. All right, there's the bullet. It's in this Lapua 30-06 brass. Got that orange tip on it. That nickel plated bullet looks really, really cool. Let's see how they do. All right, so that was 27.85 on that last one. Now, if you're using the Reloader 19 and all that stuff that they show, they're talking like 2,900 to 2,950 on the feet per second. That's with a 24-inch barrel. So take 50 feet per second off of that, because mine is a 22-inch barrel. So I should be getting more like 2,850 to 2,900. But obviously a different powder. So it would be nice to get up there around 2,850 to 2,900. Now those 3, just kind of a ladder test to make sure I was good. And now I'm going to shoot 2 3-shot groups, and they'll be a grain more each time. So hopefully we can get close to that 2,900 mark, but we will see. But I'm just going to go down here and kind of see where it's hitting to make sure I don't need to move my adjustments or anything for the 3-shot group. Seems to be just fine. So just about 2.5 inches high should be fine to shoot at these other targets with my 2 3-shot groups. So the SD, phenomenal. Even though it's just a 3-shot group, that's still really, really good. Velocity's creeping up there. It's not what the reloader powders say that they would do, but pretty darn good. I think the group's decent, unless that last one was a flyer. I didn't actually really pay attention to where I hit on the last one. The first 2, it appeared, it's an old scope, it's hard to see, but it appeared was pretty close. let's go look at the group. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Hit the board and kind of messed it up, but let's see if I can get these bullet holes there. Not bad at all. You got one there, one there, one there. That's probably inch group. I'm pretty sure that was the first two. So that third one was off a little bit, but inch group, maybe slightly over. I will measure it and put it on the screen later, and you'll see it right now though. Pretty dang happy with that group and that SD. So let's see what the last group brings us. Phenomenal SD, love it. The velocity got up there about where it should have been, you know, with the 22-inch barrel. So pretty happy with the velocity. Really happy with the standard deviation. You know, as I'm going down here to look at this group, I think I talked about how the barrel throat might be being burned out because I can load bullets like at 3.6 inches. Yeah, I'm not rebarreling this thing. This is a good shooting gun. Every time I take it out here, it shoots good. I've considered getting a new scope on it many times. It has a Burris full-filled 1 scope on it. And it ain't the greatest, but man, it works. This gun works. I'm not replacing the scope. It's gonna, scope staying on there, gun staying the way it is. It's a good shooter. My uncle gave that gun and scope to me. One of the best gifts I've ever received in my life, so I appreciate that. Let's see what this 3-shot group looks like. Not bad, not bad. About 1.5 inches. And the barrel was heating up on that last go around, but not as good as that, but not terrible. Overall, really impressed. Got a question for you guys that have been reloading way longer than me. Have you noticed this? It doesn't seem like the 30-06 gets over pressure real easily. Maybe that's just me, maybe it's my limited experience, but it seems like I get to the pressure max a lot quicker on other cartridges, but it seems like the 30-06, it just doesn't get over pressure real easy. And I know its max pressure rating is not that high, because you've got, you know, a 1903 Springfield from way back when could be chambering the 30-06, so they don't load it super hot. It just seems like when you hand load the 30-06, it never hits that pressure really quickly. It just seems like it has a lot of room, a lot of potential. Very happy with the big game powder. I believe I got 32.25 with 130 grain Barnes TTSX in my 30-06. Now I'm getting, you know, 28. I forgot what it was, but I'll put it on the screen, with a 165 grain Federal trophy bonded tip. Very consistent SD, good groups. I'm very happy with big game. Very happy with these trophy bonded tips. You could just about kill anything on the planet with these things, just about. Man, it's a beautiful day. It's been fun shooting this cartridge, this bullet with that powder. Thanks again to Jim for the bullets. I've got a few more left that I'll be testing. I didn't have any pressure. I could go up even more, but we will see. But man, I gotta find some trophy bonded tip bullets somewhere, like a bunch, for more testing, or some Terminal Ascent. But anyway, been a great day. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you liked it. Share it if you think it's worth sharing. Hopefully you've had a great day, and until next time, take care.